good turnout. Thank you everybody for coming down here. We've got to get more involved, whether it be patients or businesses, because they all work together. For every business that gets shut down, another patient has trouble getting his medicine. For every business that gets shut down, the one down the street can raise their prices, costing that patient more money. So we have to work together. It's not, this isn't a business issue.
The regulations that are put into place shouldn't discriminate against you because of the industry that you're in. You should be treated like any other medical industry with the way things are regulated, and same with regard to patients. It should be treated the same way. If you go and you get a prescription for an opiate or an antidepressant, you don't pay tax. We're basically being asked to pay a sin tax for what this is as a medical product. Those kinds of things need to change. The regulations that have been put in place are so onerous on both patients and businesses. It's clear that it's been designed to put these businesses out of business and to restrict your ability to access a medication that you voted in. These people said back before 788 passed, part of the No campaign was so that it was easier to undo the will of the people. They have been consistently for the last year trying to undo your will. If you don't stand up and come to these things, put your name on lawsuits, contact your legislators, contact your local city officials, they will slowly and surely chip away your rights to access this to the only bill of its kind in the nation that's passed, the reddest state in the nation with the most liberal medical cannabis law. They will take away what you've done, and if you don't want your rights any further eroded, you have to take action. Today is one more step in that direction.
Look, you know, this, if you watched my video last night, this came out of my frustration last week. I was fed up with dealing with all these different counties, all these different cities. I mean, I get inundated, Rachel gets inundated with people coming to us with issues, and it's like all they want to do is operate their darn business. The patient just wants to take their medication. The caregivers want to have flour to use magic butter machines to give their kids edibles that they control what goes into it, and they're trying to take it away piece by piece, step by step. And they've done a fantastic job of it. And I was sitting around the other day and I thought to myself, okay, look, there's one of two explanations as to why they're doing things the way they're doing. They're either extremely stupid and not educated about it, or they're doing it on purpose. We're going to find out today. This group is going to find out today whether they're not educated or they're doing it on purpose. Because we're going to go in there and we're going to ask for a meeting. You know, so we're going to go give them a chance to rectify their mistakes and their screw-ups. If they don't want to rectify them, then what are we going to do? We're going to sue their asses. That's what we're going to do. People talk about this, people out here are, oh, you're only out here because you want to get high, you want to do this, you want to do that, and it's all these negative things that they're always trying to say about this industry. Guess what, folks? I'm fighting this fight. I'll tell you why I'm fighting this fight. I believe that people should have the rights to manage their own health care. They should have the rights to not have a government tell them how to live their lives when they're not hurting anybody else. I am sick and tired of Republicans who are anti-government, as Norma talked about, less government, less regulations, less restrictions, that regulate an industry to death, either out of stupidity or on purpose. Guess what? 57% of the people voted. I think if we did that, I think if we took that vote again today, I think it'd be 65 or 70%. Yes. We're going to give it about, we're going to say at 3:30, we are all going to walk in and we're going to ask to be heard. We're going to ask first. We're going to ask first to speak to Tom Bates. But guess what? Today it was announced that Tom Bates has been replaced. He's been replaced by a guy named Gary Cox. Gary Cox is the new director, announced today, of the Oklahoma Health Department. I find their timing very, very convenient. Because it's not like they didn't know we were going to show up. They're all standing out here watching us, right? I guess anyway, we're going to go in there. We're going to ask to speak to Tom Bates. If Tom Bates is not there, we're going to ask to speak to Gary Cox. and we're going to ask to speak to Adrian Rollins, who is the director of OMMA. So we're going to ask for a meeting. And look, they don't have to meet with us today and go through all the details. But we want appointments for future meetings. Yes. Please discuss these things. Yes.
So you're growing?
It's 4:30. I'm in your office. She's in your office right now during business hours making a request for public records. During business hours, she's entitled to make a request. 184 people are watching you right now. Anything you want to say?
Where are they?
Where are my documents?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Those documents are open access.
And I'm asking for
You don't have
documents.
to be an attorney to know that information.
I don't have your documents. So can I go talk to legal and get my documents?
No.
Why?
So you're refusing that? Yes.
So
Okay. All right,
you
that's
should
all.
be able to go to jail. That's
It's on
right.
video. Got that on video.
Then contact the AG's office, get them to set the appointment with us. So this new excuse is exactly that. It is an absolute lie and excuse. Because I offered it, because we are attorneys. So I said in my letter, it's on my Facebook page, go look at it. They would not tell us where we could go to Adrian Rollins' office to set an appointment with her secretary. They wouldn't tell us where her office, what floor her office was located on. They wouldn't tell us the last name of anybody that was there. The one guy that we talked to first suddenly forgot his last name, doesn't know what his title is, doesn't even know if he works for the Department of Health.
But they want our name and phone
Right,
numbers.
they wanted everybody's name and phone number here to request an appointment. You had to fill it out on a piece of paper, and they didn't have the respect to actually talk to anybody.
They didn't have
That's what they
letterhead
did.
on it.
No respect.